think it's a valid point.
Not my usual setting here, ladies and gentlemen, but welcome to the live reaction of episode 229, greatest ever. And I think we've got a good preview of who's the greatest ever internet champion. Is it Mike Anthony or is it the boss, Tim Bosby? And we almost found out until we had a problem, a big problem, a 420-pound problem. Aaron Roberts and also Zay Washington, who claims that he is the chosen one. But anyways, hello everybody. Welcome to the live reaction. You can put your comments down here in the chat and we can talk all about it. What's up, Eddie Kane, Maine? How are you? Coming to you live from a Mexican restaurant here in Little Rock, Arkansas, where at 6 o'clock is opening pitch. We can see Kalisto throw the first pitch today at the Arkansas Travelers game in Little Rock. Also, Kalisto is here for Luchador Wrestling Night. We're going to have wrestlers versus luchadors and vice versa. Should be a really, really big night. Garage Beer Championships on the line here tonight, too. So shout out to Garage Beer. What's up, Arturo? What's up, Ronald? How are you? Thomas Yellow, man. What's up, Patrick? Sorry I missed today, but I'm catching up right now. I saw you in the chat for a second there, Patrick. If you guys missed the last members only chat, go check that out. We had a lot of stuff that we talked about. Yep, that's right, Eddie Kane, man. We are on the road today. So we've got 3 huge matches, maybe even a pre-game match, but definitely post-game matches and then Memphis Wrestling all throughout the day. So we're actually on the third base side. You can't miss us when you guys pull up. So what's up, Jason? How are you? I thought today's episode was awesome. Who would have thought that we would have Mike Anthony versus Tim Bosby for the Internet Championship? And then also, who would have thought that Aaron Roberts and Zay Washington would ruin the whole thing? Totally ruin the main event. Really pisses me off. I hate it. Hate the show ending with something like that, but hopefully it's something that can be built on for next week. Also, huge match for next week. Tag team titles on the line. The Hollywood Click down a member or two, getting an opportunity for the tag titles next week. So who's going to be the partner? Jimmy Blaylock going to step up? I don't think so. How about Secret Service Chris? I don't think so either. What's up, Jason? How you doing, Dustin, on this special wrestling day today? Man, we got up bright and early, and we headed out and set the ring up at Dickie Stevens Park, and we are wrestling tonight at the ballpark. Was shocked when Bosby came out, says Jonesy. What's up, Brandon? How are you, man? I think I got you guys figured out, Buddy and Brandon. It only took 5 years. What do you want me to do with these screen names, bro? For real. But yeah, when Boz came out, man, 3-time internet champion, Bosby came out. He did not have to turn in King Cobra's Cup, but all this happened because Marco Harris was ill, and that's a shoot. Like, Marco Harris is sick. Wasn't able to make it to the show. I think he missed a whole loop of shows that weekend as well. Lurvy's back in the house. Hello, Dustin. I've been busy for a while with student films and vertical web series. I've acted here in Vancouver. Vertical seemed to be a new trend in entertainment. How about in Memphis, man? We are rocking and rolling, buddy. Social media for us, baby boy. Getting some messages from old Kalisto heading into town. He caught up here. Today's episode was off the chain. I agree. How dare Aaron Roberts ruin the match? Each week it's getting better and better. What's up, Paxton? How are you? Jason said he's doing good. Dustin Starr. I hope Mike Anthony and Tim Bosby get revenge on Aaron Roberts and Zay Washington next week, fighting back. They're attacking them in the ring. I can't wait to see that. So I imagine that there will be some sort of retribution next week on Memphis Wrestling, and I'd love to see that tag match. Great American Bash, Saturday's main event tonight. Goldberg's going to win the title. Good afternoon, Willie, Eddie K. Main Thomas. All right, so Larry says, I feel more Hollywood than that Twinkie-eating fool Jimmy Blaylock, even if I don't live a lavish mansion or drive around in expensive cars. Well, Jimmy Blaylock only acts like he does, so it's all good. Thought Bosby's going to join Aaron and just in case for a second. It took him a while to help Mike Anthony. That's a good point, man. He did stand there for just a second, but lots of respect between those two guys. Hello, friends. Tell us about Mike and Jazz's history. All right, Jeffrey. So Jazz and Rodney Mack trained Mike Anthony a long time ago. So dog pound forever. That's what they were talking about there. These guys and gals go way, way back. Mike Anthony would not be here if it wasn't for Rodney Mack and Chaz. So that's the story. Dog Pound's where he trained. You watch All In WWE Saturday Night's Main Event. We're going to be at the ballpark tonight, so we will be on the road. And we had a near-death experience in the trailer today. Whew, that trailer started rocking and rolling, and your boy had to straighten that bad boy out and get it going again. But yes, I am in a restaurant, Thomas. What do you want? You want me to order you something? Can't wait for AEW All In Texas NXT Great American Bash Saturday Night's Main Event. Close it out with Evolution tomorrow. What a weekend, huh? Yeah, tomorrow I'll be editing all day long, Adam. Jonesy says the Bladelock outside taping with the bloody nose of Secret Service was perfect. Oh, he was mad as hell, and we had to get it on footage. Even if Jackass Jimmy Bladelock eats 40 Hostess Twinkies, he couldn't withstand a body slam. I don't know if anybody could pick him up for the body slam. DK getting better on commentary. I agree. Sounding good in there. How long will the new guy be out with the shoulder injury? So on the suicide dive when he went through the ring, he has basically the same injury that Liv Morgan had. Shoulder went right out of socket. He had to be sedated in order to put his shoulder back into socket, but everything is good. Just sucks that he got hurt. BJDPOD in the house. Can't wait to meet Carlito. It'd be funny if you spit that apple right in your face. No, I'm just kidding. That would be cool. That's not cool. Let's see. Looking forward to Kalisto. What's up, Paxton? Lurvy says, I heard Mads Kruger was released from MLW. Possibly might return to Memphis Wrestling and pick up where he left off. Contract in Brooklyn joining him. Probably not, Lurvy. There was some trust that was broken there. I mean, he would literally have to call and be all in for us to, bring him back. Especially, not to bring him back, but to do something special. We'd have to know that he's all the way in with us because he kind of left us hanging last time. I would say fuck him, but I shouldn't say that on the pod, so I won't. Because I do like him. He just did set us up. Red Dog Roddy Mack reference training Mike at the Dog Pound. Memphis Wrestling best ever. Thanks, FBG. TNA signed Enzo Amore. Shout out to Enzo. Patrick says RIP Ivan Warsaw. Man, I need to do a whole members only on Ivan Warsaw. And we're going to do that. Maybe I can do that tomorrow. Do a members only on Ivan Warsaw and give you some stories you guys would love. This crazy stuff that I will tell you guys members only tomorrow. Some crazy ass Ivan Warsaw stories. Hope Jabs comes back again. I'm sure she will. What's the status on DDT? Stay tuned. Big announcement coming up next week. King Cobra and DDT got together, so we'll have a resolution to her injury. Who's the young guy doing backstage interviews on the show? That's Jake Brewer. Jake Brewer works for the Memphis Redbirds, works for the Memphis Tigers. Does a lot in sports, and now he's our backstage correspondent. Jason, I can't wait to see Rikishi coming to Memphis. Hope Gun Show will be there in August. Hopefully Gun Show will be back, at least be back in the house to meet the fans and stuff. He's on the shelf 8 to 12 weeks, and then he'll be reevaluated. Jonesy, could DK be getting ready to manage Gio Savage or more of a one-off? I think that's more of a one-off. I think that DK at this point, he's still a coach. He's still going to go around and try to make guys better. And when you see somebody like Gio Savage, who's been here for a while and hasn't won a championship, and, he's on again, off again and stuff. And I don't mean like in appearances. I mean like as far as, getting to the next level. I think that's what DK wants to see. But I would like to see DK manage somebody. Lurvy says, I see even the UWM Women's World Champion is in Memphis. I'd love to see more superstars in Memphis rather than see them on their last legs. I mean, you get a little bit of everything with us, Lurvy, but I think you'll see Big Mama back. And actually, you're going to see her in action next week. Robert says, Dustin, who do you pick, Hangman or Moxley? I'm going Hangman all the way. It's time to end that thing with Moxley. Jeffrey says, but you did say it, Dustin. Coach Pillar's in the house. What's up, Coach? Archie Moore, what happened to Warsaw? Warsaw was shot and killed at his home yesterday. That's all we know. I'll talk more about it tomorrow. I'll talk about the rumors that I've heard of how it happened and what went down. But more importantly, I'll tell you some stories about Ivan Warsaw that I do him personally. DDT, you guys will hear coming up. BJD, POD, Kids Camp next week. Guys, Kids Camp is almost sold out. It is nearly sold out. I cannot wait for Kids Camp. Rico says Vibe Check causing trouble again. This time I might get their ass kicked, though. Vibe Check's hilarious. I like it. It's crazy. I tell you, Dustin Dinkins and I have been in a feud in WWE and AEW. I like both. I'll watch both WWE and AEW, guys. Sorry, I can't help you there. Do you watch Evolve? Yes, I do. Colton Cage commented on Memphis Wrestling for his win. Memphis Wrestling has great history dating back to the 70s. Totally agree. Warsaw, yeah, Ivan Warsaw was on the show. Absolutely, he went into Thumbtacks. I don't know what an NWA Texas is. I have no idea what that is, but I know that Ivan Warsaw did work for Memphis Wrestling. Go back and check that out. He went into Thumbtacks. He had a couple battles with the crowds and all sorts of stuff. Really, really cool stuff. You got to go check that out. I don't even know what NWA Texas is. I'm having an all-in party, me and 3 mug, root beer, and pizza. There you go. That's how you do it right there. My 4th was great, man. I enjoyed it on the beach with my family. We're at a Mexican restaurant, Jason, in Little Rock. I was prepared to be disappointed when I heard Mike's match would be changed. Then Boz showed up and excited me. That ending was crazy. Are you kidding me? Boz and Mike Anthony impromptu, and it was interrupted by Zay Washington and Aaron Roberts. Give me that match all day long. Anyone picking Tony Storm to retain? Yeah, hopefully somebody finally beats Monet. I love Big Mama, says Willie. Trolling the Trollers, who is Simon's next opponent, who will step up and try to take the Memphis Heritage title from him? No, he's the biggest, baddest dude around. R.I.P. Ivan Warsaw. Sorry to hear about his loss. Memphis Wrestling had on one of their shows during the first 4 years. We had him on several shows, actually. And I'll tell you all the details about Ivan Warsaw tomorrow. Heard about the wrestling passed away and how he died. Hey, Dustin. Thomas. Wyatt Six are new WWE Tag Team Champions. I know, that's crazy, right? Hey, if David Marquez would allow it next time, would you book Big Mama maybe to defend her title? Maybe. I don't know. You are the only one that is a big mark for that, Patrick. I can tell you that right now. Not one single fan at the Wrestle Center could care if she was a champion somewhere else or not. They just all love to see her beat some ass. You'll see that tomorrow. Not tomorrow, next week on Memphis Wrestling. Try the steak and burritos. It's good. I'm actually just having a little bit of a beverage here. And then also I've got a French fry at a Mexican restaurant. How about that with ketchup? Happy to see K Toomer shut up, Jimmy Blylock. Me too, Adria. Adams Cole is out. Now it's a fatal 4-way for the vacant TNT title. I'm sorry, guys, but Adam Cole. That's all I got. That's all I'm going to say. Adam Cole. I'm not Simon's next opponent. Coach Pillar, I would love nothing more than to see you step in the ring with Psycho Simon. I can sign that title match if you'd like. I hope Boz and Mike versus Aaron and Zay in a bull rope match with just in case on a pig pen. What? Mike and Bosby should have gone Broadway. Well, hopefully if those idiots wouldn't have messed the match up, it would have gone a lot differently. NWA Texas, the combination of Dog Pound Championship Wrestling and Texas Style Wrestling. Okay, cool. Murray should wrestle Psycho Simon at Tupelo for St. Jude. Man, I would love that, but it would be very disappointing to see a dead body in Tupelo at a St. Jude fundraiser. I don't think that would be very good. Anyone UWN Championship defending their titles in Memphis Wrestling? Not that I know of, Larry. I mean, we're too busy with the Memphis Heritage Championship, the Women's Championship, the Internet Championship, the Junior Heritage Championship, and the Tag Team Championships. Oh, and by the way, there is also a Cobra Cup. So, Toomer going to get the Hollywood Click? Man, I hope so. Hi, Dustin. What are you looking for at WWE Evolution tomorrow? I'm looking forward to the whole thing. I'm looking forward to seeing Trish Stratus, too, to be perfectly honest with you. I have great respect for Dustin, not only as a commentator, but also as a wrestler. I appreciate that, Thomas. Does Shocker have the hookup on lunch? Well, I haven't seen the Shocker around here. I don't see the Shocker. The electricity did flicker a little bit earlier, though, so I don't know. The effing new guys, body-wise, resemble the disorderlies. You think the new guys are the disorderlies now? Come on, Rob. Brian says Adam Cole blows. Adam Cole, too injury prone. He needs to retire from in-ring action. You know what, guys? This is my perfect opportunity to tell you that WWE was correct. He should have been Keith Lee's manager, and he would have had a much longer career. But he is cashing paychecks while he's sitting on the sideline. So, I mean, Lurby says, how about Memphis wrestling match with all the masked wrestlers you have? We're doing that tonight in Little Rock. It's Luchador Wrestling Night, and then also Shark Boys in action next week on Memphis Wrestling. So I think you're on the right track. What's up, Christopher? How are you? I love beer. Adam Cole, just injury prone. I cannot understand why AEW signed all the NXT talent and they got fired. Look, no kidding, Rob. Like, you literally signed up all the people that were in the developmental system because they beat you in the ratings, and then now they're coming over, and it's just weird. I think it's weird anyway. I don't know why you would do that. Adam Cole should stick to commentary. Injury, yeah, you guys do not like Adam Cole, huh? What match are you excited to see at AEW All in Texas? Kenny Omega versus Okada. Yeah, that'll be good. But Tony Storm and Mercedes Moné will be probably really good. Will Ray Collins retire after his broken back? Eddie K. Main, I hope to never see Ray Collins' face ever again as long as I live, to be perfectly honest with you. Rob, will Hollyweird Jimmy wear a onesie in his match? Hopefully he's not in the match, guys. We don't need that kind of stuff. Dustin, was there a masked tag team wrestler called the Interns in Memphis Wrestling? Yes, there was. Who's the top merch seller in Memphis Wrestling? Lately, it's probably been the Shocker, to be honest with you. TP's here. Hi, Dustin. Are you distantly related to Ringo by chance? No, but I do love Ringo Starr. Let us never forget Justin Case is always right. Okay, if you say so. Adam Cole's a former NXT champion and longest reigning champion in history. I'm just not a fan. Probably a super cool guy, and I don't mean anything by that, but I'm just not a fan of it. If the Masked Wrestlers match is on tonight, please record and show it on your channel. What up, Kevin? How are you? You heel piece of trash, Bo. The big problem is they leave NXT healthy, get AEW, and immediately get injured. Coincidence. Look, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, I have never, ever seen more people in a training, like, what do they call it? Medical. So when I went to WWE developmental, there was like a little medical room to where you go and get taped up and you get worked on and stuff like that. I swear to God, I've never seen more injuries in wrestling. If you provide any kind of medical treatment or medical room to any wrestlers, they are just going to stay in there. They're softer than ever. And I know that from experience. Like, literally, I would see guys in the training room for no reason. Got a couple more minutes, guys. If you have anything good, put those in the comments, and we'll tackle them real fast. Aaron Robertson, Zay Washington standing tall. Yeah, that sucked. Yeah, I made this sign. Yeah, your sign turned into an emoji. Very cool. Best friend tag team partner loves the customized baseball jersey. Well, great, Christopher. Glad you guys enjoy it. Is Just Incredible booked for next week? I thought I seen it, but not sure. Yes, Just Incredible ECW Originals coming to Memphis Wrestling next Sunday, July 20th. And I'm pretty sure that he's coming to Get Extreme. Yeah, he's official. I was hoping Mike would drop the belt to clear the way of getting the belt off Simon. Thanks for the weekly Triller TV episode on Saturdays. Well, thanks, TP. I really appreciate that. Thanks for watching. Jason said, Aaron Robertson, Zay Washington, always the big problems in Memphis wrestling, and they suck. Oh, okay. My picks for the Gauntlets, Julia Hart and Mark Briscoe. Gun Show Revenge on Psycho Simon. Yet to see if Gun Show's even going to return, but I'm hoping that he will. People complain about AEW signing ex-WWE talent, but I feel that they should get a job somewhere. Yeah, they should get a job somewhere, but if you sign all the people that come from the one company, you just end up looking like the B-rate of that company. Can you give up a time frame for members only? Okay, well, so members only, what's the perfect time tomorrow? Hit me with it. Central time. Hope Mike and Tim Boswell will beat against Aaron Roberts at Washington. Not like the old days when you spit tobacco on the hoochie, then take 20 aspirin. Get out of here. I heard that in August, the WWE ID title tournaments will be done and new champs to be crowned. That would be cool. What's next for the Junior Heritage Division? Well, I mean, you had Colton Cage defeated Main Event Bradley. Can't wait to see Gilbert, Just Incredible, and Ellsworth in action on the 20th. That's going to be awesome. Coach Pillar will be in the house, too. Coach Pillar, I'm going Goldberg over Gunther. BJDPOD says noon. So is noon good for everybody? Noon Central tomorrow? Will the crowd be allowed to chant Justin A-hole at the Wrestle Center when Justin makes his appearance? There is no telling what the Wrestle Center is going to cheer, what they're going to chant. 3 p.m. Central, okay? Hell yeah, Ellsworth back again. When's he bringing Shazza McKenzie back? I don't know, but I'm a big Shazza McKenzie fan, Kevin. Universe isn't ready for Justin Credible and Justin Case in the same building, let alone the same sentence. Get out of here. I have thought about booking Mark Briscoe, Bill. Yes, absolutely. Do you like members only section Kevin and I created? I do like the idea. We need to put a sign up or something. I'm thinking DDT having this much time to consider her revenge. I fear for Nixie. Seth Rollins cash in. I don't know. When is that on the main event? Saturday's main event. Gunther over Olberg. I'm going Olberg over Gunther. Lurby, good to talk to you, man. I really appreciate you. My best friend and I are the kings of hard rock, and you'll be seeing us on August 22nd. Can't wait. Robert, come on, man. We love Goldberg. Noon is when UWN comes on, so maybe 1 p.m. Okay, so after, how about that? We'll do after United Wrestling Network tomorrow. Hoping Roman Reigns returns. Shaz is a great worker. Yeah, Shaz is a great something, all right. Does Goldberg's son get involved? Man, I hope so. That dude right there, he plays at Colorado. AEW's internal. I'm not sure what time. It'll be your time at 12:30, my time. So we're thinking right after UWN tomorrow. El Juggalo in the house. Whoop, whoop. Members only section versus the Wild Side. Oh, man. Well, I mean, it's kind of like splitting hairs, though, Jonesy. Right? Because you guys are members only as well. Ignore Dinkins. See you August 22nd. Congrats to Colton Cage on his first title defense. And Kevin Fowler goes, oh, yeah. Well, guys, I'm going to try to go live at the ballpark tonight. If I can't go live because of the service or whatever, sometimes it's tough with everybody, around the same place or whatever. But I will try to do some live. So I guess for future pay-per-views that start in the afternoon, they're going to be a plan to not compete with them. El Juggalo, we're not competing with any of them, dude. We're at the same time every single week, regardless if there's a WWE event or an AEW event. We don't really care. People are going to watch this program regardless. We're not going to counter-program just because they're doing one. Patrick says Nixie was in Jersey Championship Wrestling a while ago. Rob says I love seeing Stinkerhorn get beat. Made the last match stink up almost worth it. Cheerio, Dustin. Who are those disorderlies? I have no idea. All right, guys. Members only versus Wild Side. I'm with it. Y'all can cheer for the lames, and we'll cheer for the bad guys. Oh, my gosh. Come on. Also, they don't have a masked manager yet. Oh, funny enough, JCW unintentionally was counter-programming Raw. But they came in and Kevin's side bring it. Go Shocker and Kalisto. Yeah, can't wait. All right, guys, that's all the time, man. I will try to come live at Dickey Stevens Park tonight. Arkansas Travelers. Kalisto is going to land here soon. I'll try to get him on here for you guys, or at least give you a little insight. I not only prefer Memphis Wrestling, but I'm too cheap for a pay-per-view. Have a pleasant rest of the weekend. Thank you, TP. I appreciate it. Consider it brought, Jonesy. Oh, we got the Wild Side going against members only coming up, even though the Wild Side is a part of members only as well. Hey, we getting a big live show tonight. I don't know if we'll get a live show, but I will try to go live from Dickey Stevens Park. All right, that's all the time I got. Stay tuned to the show, and we'll see you tomorrow at members only. And if you're not a member, then you need to go ahead and join so you can take part in the conversation. Really good stuff that I want to tell you about. Really crazy-ass stories I got to tell you about Ivan Warsaw. I've known the guy for over 10 years. I could give you a little bit more, but I'll just wait. It's really good stuff. There's a masked manager based in Texas named Nastico. You should bring him in. Will he sell any tickets, Patrick? Well, that might be the biggest night. Have a good vacation on the road. Kevin Fowler, it's on. Enjoy your weekend. It's like the NWO. We have different factions. Love talking to you guys. Peace. All right, guys. I will see y'all later. Oh, yeah. Just put that thing anywhere there, buddy. See you guys.